Hi Gemini, this is your August 8th through August 14th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Sun, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Star with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. And we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or a Leo, or an Aquarius, or a Sagittarius. Well, I gotta be honest with you, Gemini, this is a bit of a complicated reading, right? And complication comes through multiple scenarios I see here. For some of you, in scenario number 1, you could be dealing with multiple people, and if that's the case, then the King of Pentacles is going to be the winner. That's going to be the one you're going to be moving forward with. For others of you, you could still be healing from something, and I would just have to assume it was a failed relationship or failed marriage, right? Then this King of Pentacles, they will first need to gain your trust, right? And you're just taking it easy, taking it slow with them, right? And if that's your story, then yeah, the King of Pentacles will eventually melt your heart. They will eventually restore your faith and love in people, and you'll be moving forward with them. For others of you, for whatever other reason, you just want to take it slow with this King of Pentacles, just to see how it plays out, just to see how it pans out, for whatever other reason. But you will still be moving forward with this King of Pentacles. That's the, in a nutshell, yes, the King of Pentacles is the one you're going to be moving forward with. It all depends on your scenario, right? So the Two of Wands, the first card that came out. The Two of Wands could play out as you choosing between two people, right? Perhaps there's another suitor we're not seeing here, and if that's the case, then the King of Pentacles, you'll be moving forward with them. For others of you, the Two of Wands together with Temperance and actually the Star card, you could still be healing, right? Both Temperance and the Star could be healing cards. So perhaps you had a failed relationship or marriage at some point in not so distant past, and you're still not 100%. You're still kind of recovering, recuperating. You're doing much better than you were doing when this took place, when it went down, but you're still like, you know, I'm just not gonna rush into this connection with this King of Pentacles because I still have this failed relationship kind of overshadowing me, and there's nothing wrong with that. For others of you, there could be another reason why you want to take it slow with this person. The Two of Wands, this is you deciding as to what you want to do here. Then Temperance could be you just taking it easy. Temperance is you know, taking it slow, not rushing into this. So those are the 3 scenarios for this beginning. Alright, so we have the Sun clarified by the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Two of Wands. The Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, this King of Pentacles could be a Leo, or they may have Leo in their chart. The King of Pentacles, by the way, could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If they're not an Earth sign, this is somebody who is very grounded, down to earth. They could be wealthy or working for a financial institution, right? So yeah, the Sun is either a Leo you're dealing with, or they may have Leo in their chart, but the Sun is also a card of clarity, right? For some of you, you'll be becoming crystal clear as to the fact that you're moving forward with this King of Pentacles. Some of you are choosing out of 2 people, others of you are just finally coming to terms, I guess. And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun always talks about success, feeling joyful. It's a happy card, and it's a card of feeling on top of the world. The Wheel of Fortune clarifying it is a start of a new cycle, right? A very fortunate new cycle. It's a major arcana card. So then we got the King of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory and success, right? So for some of you, they're the winner if you're dealing with 2 suitors. For others of you, they will basically melt your heart, right? They will basically win you over time. Right? So, and yeah, this person is, whatever you have going on in your life, they will be totally understandable. You know, you can tell them what happened to you, and they'll say, I totally understand, let's take it slow, let's just move towards this commitment, but again, I'm not going to rush you into anything, right? So with the Six of Wands, they will win you over, right? And in the potential outcome, we have the Star with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. The potential is just amazing, Gemini, right? The Star is the personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. The Star is one of the healing cards, like I already mentioned. And the Star is a card of a wish come true. You know, this is something people wish for or hope for a very long time. Then we have the Two of Cups. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of you and them on the same page, feeling the same way towards one another. And the Ten of Cups, the last card that came out, is the happily ever after card. It's a family card, so if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. And it's one of the best cards in the tarot deck when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. So yeah, this looks good, Gemini. You know, whatever your scenario, and I think I outlined 3 scenarios, right? Eventually, this King of Pentacles will kind of grow on you, or they win you over, they melt your heart. They'll work with you, and with cards like that in the potential outcome, it's not really a potential, to be honest with you. We got the one major arcana card, the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I think you can definitely have it all with this person, Gemini. I'm not going to do an extended for you because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Gemini, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Star, we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Lovers, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Well, you're definitely in charge, Gemini, this week. I don't know what about other weeks or months or years, but this week you're going to push something through. All right? So here's the deal, right? The Seven of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is a card of waiting, right? So perhaps you were waiting for an opportunity, you were waiting for something, perhaps you wanted to buy something and you were waiting for the prices to drop, you were waiting for a sale, and it's finally here. And you're like, we gotta buy it, we gotta go buy it, we gotta get it. You know, this is just an example, right? Whatever you are pushing through, you waited for it. You've waited for it, patiently waited for it. We have the Star right next to the Seven of Pentacles. The Star is either an Aquarius you're dealing with, or the Star is a wish come true. And that's what people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. Right? So we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Lovers. The Seven of Wands, this is you. This card is a card of an active defense. So you're actively defending the thing that you were waiting for. So again, if there's a sale, you're going to defend your position and say that we have to buy this. For others of you, you could be, perhaps there is like something else. It could be about anything, you know, whatever you wanted, whatever you've been waiting for, that's what you are making sure is going to happen this week. Because it's time, because it's here, because there's a sale, because it's on the market, because the place opened up, you want to go, whatever. Right? The Queen of Swords and the Lovers clarifying the Seven of Wands, both of those two cards are your cards. You know, the Lovers is your major arcana card, and the Queen of Swords, that is also your card. So it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, especially both of them here. Right? The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, this is either a card of you going somewhere, or this is a cycle card, right? So now that you're going to insist that this takes place, this happens, this is purchased or what have you, then it launches a new cycle in your relationship. I hope that makes sense, Gemini. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Devil, clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Wands, and we also have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or any zodiac sign. Wow. Gemini, if you can think of a very toxic person, a very toxic ex, somebody who's got issues, you know, gambling issues, drinking, using issues, this is somebody who's, I'm at a loss of words, pretty much. If you can think of an awful person, an awful ex, that could unfortunately be the person coming back this week. This person broke your heart. Right? Yeah, the Devil, the first card I came out, that's the person. It could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. If they're not a Capricorn, this is a toxic individual with all kinds of issues. right? They could be very tempting for some of you, still very tempting. But for most of you, they just screwed you over in so many different ways. The Three of Swords, clarifying the Devil, is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of a devastation, feeling betrayed, feeling stabbed in the back. It could have been a third-party situation, right? Then, like I said, if you can think of someone like that, unfortunately, that person could be resurfacing this week. The Six of Cups right next to the Devil is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And the rest of the spread, I think this is you just slamming the door into this person's face. That's what it looks like, right? Or that's the advice for you. The Five of Swords, the next card that came out, this is a card of an ugly separation. This is a card of a fight. This is a card of you cutting the cord and making sure this person gets the point across, that never, ever, ever to come back around. The Nine of Wands, clarifying the Five of Swords, this is you not trusting them. This is also you putting up a wall between yourself and them. And with the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is you, leaving the premises, just leaving this person behind, leaving them in the dust. Wow, so be very careful. It kind of reminds me of my Beware readings I do once a month. Seriously. So be careful. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Gemini, this week we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Hierophant, we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But don't get really hung up on the zodiac signs. What's important here is that you got this Queen of Wands, and this Queen of Wands is going to be all over you in a very positive way. They're going to be texting you, calling you, following up with you, wanting to meet with you, wanting to set an interview with you, right? Or wanting to do business with you, wanting to offer you something. Right, we've got two aces on the table. One of them is clarifying that Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands, like I said, could be a fire sign, but it could be a recruiter, a business person, or somebody who's got the authority to hire other people, right? That's what they are. The Ace of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Wands, comes from them, because you see how the Queen of Wands is holding up a one. That's exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Swords, the first card that came out is the second ace. Actually, rather first ace. The Ace of Swords is them wanting to have a new beginning with you or for you. With the Ace of Swords, they're going to be very straightforward, very direct. They're not going to be playing around or fooling around. They'll tell you straight up. I think that whatever they say is true, right? If they want to do business with you, they'll tell you how they see this. If they've got a job for you, they want you to start right away, or they want you to go to that interview as quickly as you can. The Hierophant in the middle when it comes to work, business, and finances. This is a card of something formal or something official. So in this case, this is a full-time job or a business deal, a real business deal, right? Whatever requires paperwork, whatever requires signatures and paperwork, right? And the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of collaboration and workplace environment or business place environment. So yeah, Gemini, expect this Queen of Wands be on your case in a very positive way. I don't know what you're going to do, but you'll be hearing from this Queen of Wands a lot. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Gemini. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles clarified by Justice. We have the Chariot, and we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is a very interesting spread. You could be dealing, by the way, with a Libra or Cancer. There's two really fast cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. The Chariot is the first one, and the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is the second one. So, but there's also Justice with the Six of Pentacles, right? For some of you, it could be literally a court decision, a verdict that's going to go in your favor. You're going to be winning. For others of you, you could be dealing with a government organization, not necessarily a court, some other government organization, and something is still going to go in your favor. For others of you, perhaps you did not expect a particular person to go on a trip together with you, or to go where you're going, or to show up. And they're going to be making a decision to go on that trip or show up. All right? So yeah. Those are the two scenarios I see here. The Four of Swords, the first card that came out, this is somebody here taking a little break to think things through. It could be literally a judge. if you're in the middle of a lawsuit. Or it could be the person you're dealing with, they're just taking their time thinking about whether you want to show up or whether they want to go if you're going somewhere. Then we have the Six of Pentacles clarified by Justice. Justice is the personal Libra card, by the way. You could be dealing with a Libra, and to be honest with you, the Six of Pentacles, Justice is clarifying, always reminds me of a Libra as well. Because the person standing up, standing in the middle, is holding up scales. And in one of the hands of the person on the Justice card is also scales. So you could be dealing with a Libra. But it could be somebody trying to make a decision, and here comes the verdict. Here comes the answer. Here comes the decision. And for some of you, like I said, it could be a court order or a government organization decision, right? Or it could be the person you're dealing with, they're deciding to, to do whatever you offered them to do, or to go the place or to show up, basically. The Chariot, the next card over, it could be a Cancer you're dealing with, or the Chariot is a card of victory. It's a card of a triumph. So whatever, if there is a court order, it's going to be in your favor. The Chariot is also a card of moving forward. Like I said, it's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It could be a travel, trip card. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is either a card of communication. So if it is a court order or a government organization decision, they will communicate it with you, right? Or this is the person letting you know that they're going, or they're showing up, or they are actually already doing the going part. All right, so yeah, perhaps you did not expect to win this case, or perhaps you did not expect to win so quickly or so easily, but this is a victory spread. Overall, in general, in a nutshell, this is a victory spread. All right, so that's what I have for you, Gemini, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.